So I'm on a little bit of a scavenger hunt here in Missouri. I've never been to this place. It's called Riverside RX. Red X, I guess. Never been here before, so you guys are going to see what I see for the first time. So I'm just going to walk through this store, sight unseen. Well, you walk in, they already got like a sculpture over here of a cowboy making a ride. A little bit of a fun house thing going on right here, I guess. A little bit of fun. Alright. Bit of an Indian thing, that's cool. So, I already got some really, really cool stuff to look at here. Yeah. Got a cart full of wines here. 2 different types of wines, 3 different types of wines. More sculptures over here. More over here. Carts over here, of course. Got a big old red fire truck here, Riverside Fire Department. Looks kind of cool. Of course, here's a timeline up here of how this thing developed, I guess, over the years. So that's kind of a cool thing to look at. All right. So I'm just walking around. Got some Easter stuff up here for you. Yes, sir. Got some wonderful things here to eat. They got catfish, they got some pork spare ribs, they got a whole bunch of stuff you can actually get already pre-made. Deli. Just like any other deli, I guess they got like boar's head stuff here. Another little sculpture thing right here. Got a whole bunch of these all around the stores. Gas pump. Well, that's interesting. So everybody was saying that this is kind of an eclectic place. They do sell groceries, but it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more eclectic. Of course, you got your breads over here, your King's Hawaiian, your regular bakery type stuff over here. You got your jellies over here. Just kind of just like showing you some of this stuff because I've never been here before. But you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. Got your beverage aisle over here. Got a gentleman over here actually restocking. So I'm just going to walk down here to the meat aisle so you can kind of see some of this. Fish, of course. Seafood. Nice seafood selection here they got. Regular meat. Tomahawk steak. Ribeye steak. $14.99 a pound. It's actually quite a good price, actually. For tomahawks, at least. Rib chops. There's her cryovac. You can actually see it's $5.99. That's a little bit pricey, but it's not bad. I've seen it for worse. Of course, you got some more frozen stuff over here. You get in this area of the store, and it basically resembles just a basic grocery store. But it does kind of have some unique things when you come into the store. Got your paper towels, of course, over here. You got more stuff over here. Your dairy is over here. Like I said, just got looking around. Got your cat food and your dog food aisle over here. Got your breakfast food. If you getting your breakfast, well, here you are. They are Associated Wholesale Grocer, it looks like. So I'm going to put this on pause just for a second while I'm looking for something, and then I'll come back, okay, whenever I find it, okay? So I went around and actually looked, had to look for something. I'm actually looking at doing a video of me curing pork belly for curing, bacon. But I guess I didn't have it, so it's alright, this is what it is, man. But anyway, they got some nice spices over here for barbecue, and some little splashes over here for your supplies for your barbecue. I do like the smoking and the barbecue stuff. Alright. Now we're getting over here to a little bit more of the beverage stuff. A little bit more unique stuff, I guess. One of the things about over here, I'm over here in Riverside, Missouri, by the way. Now, one of the cool things about Missouri is you got your beer sales in everybody does that in the state of Kansas, where I live at. But what they do over here in Missouri is they allow you to actually sell wines and spirits actually in stores. So it's kind of a weird thing to actually see if you're a Kansan. Even though I don't live too far from Kansas City, Missouri, but you can actually see the supplies over here. You've got all your beers. They actually have quite a big kind of a thing going on here. As you can actually see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Right here, you got your wines over here, your Arbor Mist, Barefoot. Kind of a nice little selection of wines, I always say if you want to go in getting into wines, it's not that expensive of a proposition, because if you can see right here, you got some of your wines right here for like $11 or $9. You don't have to spend a lot of money for wines to actually get good wines. You can kind of experiment just a little bit in the $9 to $15 range and actually get some really nice wines and kind of experiment and see what you like, what you don't like. Right over here you have your Bloody Mary mixes, your different mixers for making different alcoholic beverages. And you got this young guy over here. He's looking for stuff too. So, yeah. That's cool. Huh? Oh, give me about 4 more minutes. Alright. Got your different vodkas. You see this McCormick stuff? This is not done too far from where we're actually at right now. They have all the McCormick brand stuff here. It's done up in Weston, Missouri, which is about a 45-minute drive from right where I'm at, right here. Got your different gins. Got more of your traditional vodkas over here that you would recognize in any store. Got your gins over here. Got more wines over here. I got about everything from here on this way. I think is all going to be wines in this store right here. You got your all your freaking bourbons over here. More bourbons. Evan Williams, your Knob Creeks, Maker's Mark, Jack Daniels, all right, Gentleman's Jack. Now you're getting to your Canadian whiskeys, your Canadian Royal Crown, all these are your different Jameson, of course, that's your Irish whiskeys, Fireball. Come over here, you have some more whiskeys. Come over here, you have your scotches, of course. Gotta have scotch. Now, we come to my favorite part. The tequilas. Yum, yum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bonitos, Altos, your 1800s. Yeah. Got a really nice selection over here. So anyway, I'm just going to walk around just for about another 2 or 3 minutes. They got a bar set up here. I don't really see anything as far as dispensing or anything, but they got a big seating selection here for it. I just don't see any kind of permanent thing that would actually allow you to see what the hell is going on. So, it's a nice store. Got your sparkling wines, not your champagnes. I don't think they actually sell champagne here. They might actually have it in the expensive room, but all these are your sparkling wines that are not from France. They're basic, and they got some really nice ones that look expensive, but they're not really all that expensive. Yeah. So I'm just going to finish up this walkthrough right here. They actually have the expensive stuff over here. I wonder if you can actually just walk in here without having... Ooh, look at that. It says, no cameras allowed. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going in there, I guess. Unless I want to go in there without my camera. But where I go, my camera goes. That's just the way I'm actually... Got this little Buffalo Trace over here. It's got a little buffalo over here. Like I say, it's a nice store. It's a little bit on the quirky side, but it's nice enough. You know, I've always wanted to see what it was like in here. Got a grab and go section right here. You can actually just tell them what you want and they'll grab and go right here. Of course, you got your tobacco. And of course, you got your checkout. And they got it so you can basically check out and walk out over here, I guess. Got your lotto, got your customer service. Yeah. And here's basically where I walked in at. Just gonna go ahead and just kind of finish it up here, and I'm just going to head and shut up and turn this thing off and call it done. And I thank you for watching this, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. My next video, Costco. Be there or be square. Bye-bye.